Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for April 26th to May 8th. April 26th to the 30th, the pattern will consist of an upper low. This low will be approaching the west coast, and a building ridge will be from the Rockies in the plains with a trough in the east. So you're looking at the GFS, and we go through the models. Different models are pretty good in agreement. And then we go forward in time. You start seeing this upper low here slowly approaches the west coast. And then this ridge spreads east with a trough in the east. So we go to the 30th. That's what we see. So the models are in good agreement. The upper ridge over the west will progress eastward and bring a broad area warm to the western and central U.S. The greatest anomalies will be about 10 to 20 degrees above normal. As the upper low moves into the west, it will lead to a cooling trend late in the period. The east will be unsettled due to energy within the trough aloft affecting the region. Now, I want to go and show you... let me see, do I have it? No, I don't, so I can't do it. So, okay, now we're going to look at the period for April 29th and May 3rd. Here is May 1st. A nearly zone of flow is forecast across much of the nation, with above normal heights. A trough is forecast in the west, and models are indicating some kind of a weak trough here in the east. You can see below normal heights here across the southeast. And then we go to the 3rd. It's pretty much gone. We have a trough in the west, ridge in the east. That's the GFS. And then we look at the rest of the models. Like here's the European ensemble still showing, see here, a tendency for a trough here. Also, I showed the ensembles. Okay, so for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for this region here, for the upper Mississippi Valley, northern plains, and the west, with anomalies of 2 to 8 degrees above normal. And then we have near to below normal temperatures forecast across the southern plains and the east, with anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal for precipitation. Calling for above normal precipitation here for much of this area, and we have an area of below normal precipitation forecast here and here, and the probability of above normal precipitation for these regions are 35 to 45%, and the chance of below normal precipitation here is about 40%. Now, here's another thing I want to show. Let me see if I can bring it up. Okay, here are the indices. Here's the PNA negative. That favors a ridge in the east. Yes, a ridge in the east, trough in the west. Then we look at the NAO is positive. And then we look at the EPO is positive, and so is the WEPO. Now there are other mixed signals here. The MJO is showing mixed signals as it goes into phase 7th and 8th and back and forth. I think there might be some return of winter weather towards the end of the month, around in a couple of days, as there might be a tendency for, you guessed it, snow or ice for portions of the Midwest and to the Appalachians and the interior Northeast. We'll have more on that later. So now we're going to look at the period for April 4th to the 8th. The pattern should be more amplified due to, I showed the EPO, the NAO, and that's what I showed you here before. That favors a trough in the west, ridge in the east. And then we take a look at the models here. Still a little bit of a troughiness here across the Northeast. That's the European ensembles. And then we take a look at the rest of the models. So it's generally this kind of a period pattern with the trough in the west, ridge in the east. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting, let me see, near to above normal temperatures for much of the area, for much of the nation, with the numbers of 2 to 4 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for still areas of above normal precipitations for parts of the central and northern Rockies, the plains of the Mississippi Valley, and the probability of occurrence is 45%, and we have below normal precipitation forecast for this area here. Probability of occurrence is 40%. So that's the long range weather forecast discussion for April 26th and May 8th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.